Hey everyone, sorry about the late video again tonight. I was busy trying to work my way home from the award ceremonies, and then I did some Uber Eats on the way home, as I should, to make more money in life. I do have a favor to ask everyone. If you can spare a ticket for tomorrow's closing ceremonies, that'd be very helpful for me, because as a former athlete, and I've been there to root on Team Massachusetts every single day from Monday to Friday, and I've been a good luck charm for some people in the games, and I even met some new friends through these games from different states: Iowa, Missouri, Wisconsin, Maryland, New Jersey. You know, these friendships are probably going to last forever, and I hope they do. You know, these athletes are special Olympics. You know, these are truly a wonderful experience. An experience that I witnessed as an athlete 27 years earlier in New Haven, Connecticut. You know, going to see the people, going to see the athletes compete, you know, that is something special. You know, my big takeaway from this is that Orlando did a great job hosting these Olympics, Special Olympics, and I could see it going forward in the future with even having a Special Olympics World Games here, or even another Special Olympics USA Games, or even could make a possible way for 20 years from now, maybe hosting the Summer Olympics for the regular Olympics. Wouldn't that be nice? But I just don't know. And I know I said in yesterday's video that I was going to be going over to the tennis and checking that out. I changed my mind, and I actually decided to go over to the Wide World of Sports and check out the medal ceremonies, because I knew that Team Bowling was going to get their gold medals today for Massachusetts bowling. So I had to be there to support them and support the other athletes too. And then there was a break in the action, so I went off Disney property, got a pizza and had that for lunch, and then came back. And I waited for maybe 90 minutes or so at the award ceremony for the bowling, and I saved seats for Team Massachusetts. Excuse me. I saved seats for Team Massachusetts swimming. I should say that, yes. And I got to see every single swimming medal ceremony that they had. And I took pictures of all of them, you know. And it was incredible, some of the reactions to these athletes when they got their medals. And it's something that I was honored to be part of, being a witness to these, you know, and especially Anne getting her gold medal in swimming. I witnessed that too. And then John got a 7th place ribbon. I think his teammate Shania got 6th. And then there was another person, another teammate that got a got a ribbon today too. And there was one that's going to get her ribbons and medals tomorrow. And Anne is going to get another one tomorrow as well. I know that I would like to go down there tomorrow, but why make the drive all the way down there just for the medals and come back? You know. Anne finished in 6th place in the her race today. And I do enjoy spending time with Anne, but, you know, if I was able to get to the closing ceremonies, I would be able to go over to the awards and be there for both the awards and the closing ceremonies. But I just don't know. Anyways, I don't know what any competitions are going on tomorrow. I thought tennis was going to have their finals, but I don't know. Maybe I could go down and see the tennis in Lake Nona, but I just don't know. But anyways, if I don't go to the tennis competitions or the closing ceremonies, it'll be okay. I understand. Life can be tough. Life can be a cruel thing sometimes. And going to these games actually tired me out. 5 straight days. 3 straight days of me driving 30 miles down to Disney World and back for a round trip of like 70 miles or so each day. Luckily, Tuesday was just the bowling, and I lived like 3 miles away from the bowling alley that they bowled at, and then I was able to go up to Winter Park and go to the esports competition at Full Sail University and check that out. But anyways, these Special Olympics are special. And you probably did see another post of mine from this morning, answering some questions about what would I do if I were to be involved with Special Olympics here in Florida. Would I be an athlete? Would I be a coach? Would I be a volunteer? The answer to that, like I already said, athlete, probably not. Because I have back issues, and I was rear-ended twice in a 16-month period between 2018 and 2020, and I don't think I would be able to compete. And then also, I can't stand for long periods of time. And that's my personal life there. The next answer, being a coach. Yes, you could see me being coach of either like bowling or bocce. But I would start out as an assistant coach if I were to be a coach, and then move up if things work out. I gotta have the athlete's trust before I take on the role, you know? You're not just gonna put a stranger with the athletes. And and you gotta be a whiz at like the sport that you are wanting to coach. Because if you're not, things might not work out for you. So I'm going to take the advice. I know how to bowl. I could do bowling. And then bocce, I could do that too. It's pretty much an easy sport to coach. So I'm going to do that too. We'll just have to wait and see. So, but if you're watching this, I hope you guys have a safe trip home. Either some of you I know are leaving tomorrow, others of you are leaving on Sunday, but no matter what day you decide to leave, either tomorrow or Sunday, please have a safe trip home. We'd love to have you stay in Orlando, but unfortunately, time is up. And unfortunately, you're gonna go home and the games will be over. You know? But the memories of the games, the friendships from the games, the people I've met for the games, the volunteers I have met for the games, whether it was at the airport or other places, the moments of the games, the excitement of the games, you know, they're always going to live inside of you. You're going to have them in your heart, in your head too, in your brain. And be proud of yourself. I know a few people that did not get a medal while they were here, and they ended up getting a few ribbons. If that's the case, don't let yourself down, okay? You did your best, and that's all that matters. Even though the competition might have gotten tough, you did your best. That's what we all ask of you. Do your best. Whether you get a gold medal or you get an 8th place ribbon, you did something that other people were not able to do. Come to Orlando and compete in these Special Olympic Games. You know? There's a lot of people, I know a lot of people that wanted to compete in these games. Unfortunately, they were not chosen. One of my friends from New Hampshire, who participates in the Special Olympics, wasn't chosen. You know? Don't get discouraged. Just try your best, and you'll do a good job. And that's the philosophy I'm going to take with me going forward in life. You know? You do your best, and that's what counts. You're going to have a good day, you're going to have a bad day. And I know the games will be in Minneapolis, Minnesota in 4 years. And I'm hoping that I will be on a team in 4 years as a coach, by the way. Maybe an assistant coach. Because these athletes need our help. And it only takes a special coach to train a Special Olympian. And I have learned a lot from the coaches I have met here in Orlando, and for the coaches that I have dealt with and the teachers I have dealt with throughout my whole life. And I know that people can be crazy out there and all that. As long as you align with good people, good teammates, and you go out there and you try your best. That's all that matters. That's all that counts. I know you put hours and hours and hours of training in and all that just to go out there and compete for these games, for a gold medal, you know? We're proud of you, no matter what you got. Whether it's a gold medal, a silver, a bronze, a 4th place, 5th place, 6th place, 7th, 8th place. You know, we all support you. We all love you. You guys are special. And that's why they call it the Special Olympics. Because you guys showed your talent out there. here in Orlando, and that's something you should be proud of. And don't let anyone tell you that you can't compete or you can't be out there in this world. You are out in this world. You're spreading awareness for people with disabilities. And that's a great thing. Showing people what you are made of, showing people that you have the knowledge and the willingness of going out there and competing. You know? And I'm very excited for all of you. And I'm excited for the coaches that have brought you on and helped you train for this moment in time. At one moment in time. And it's a good song by Whitney Houston. So I encourage you to listen to that song. Because you are having that one moment of time right here, right now in Orlando. Which you'll bring back to your home states and towns and your city, your town, your village, your hamlet, your dorf. As Cousin Brucey would say it, from 77 WABC in New York. But anyways, I'm so glad that I've met a lot of people. Met a lot of people from a lot of teams, and they did very well. I can tell you that much right now. I posted a lot of photos from these games, and they're on my Facebook. So if you're watching this on Facebook, you can look for the photos. And even if you don't have Facebook and you're watching this on YouTube, I did open my privacy settings so everyone can view the photos on the Facebook. So that way, if someone sees someone, they can tag them and say, hey, I competed in this sport, or I competed in that sport, or hey, do you remember seeing me compete, or do you remember meeting up with me, or whatever, or seeing me at the airport, as I did with quite a few teams. Almost half of the, just a little over half of the teams I met at the airports, I should say, two airports, international and executive. But I'm gonna let you guys go, and you may see me at the closing ceremonies tomorrow. It depends if somebody can get me a ticket for it, or you might see me at the tennis if they still have the competition going on, or this might be it. We'll see what it brings. I wish you guys good luck, good night, have a safe trip, and be safe out there. And remember, you are out there. And don't be ashamed to hide anything. Because you are out there to prove something, and you guys have done it here in Orlando. Hopefully I'll see you in Minneapolis in 2026.